what the lunar nodes mean and how to harness the energy. So the karmic lunar nodes, they're about to enter the signs of Aries and Libra on July 17th. They're going to be here for the next 18 months, and we're going to have this incredibly fascinating karmic experiences associated with helping you to let go of people pleasing, of codependent relating to people, in favor of fostering these beautiful connections that honor each person's authentic, independent, and courageous self. The lunar nodes, they always tell a story about fate and destiny. They're karmic about the direction in which you're supposed to go. It's a realignment of where you are in your life. The nodes are basically like the infinity symbol that blend the north and the south, meaning the past and the present together in order to have you incorporate for a better you. The pairs always get activated together to help you find balance. These are episodes in your life that have to do with fate, and they're portals that help to move us where we have been stuck in a new direction in order to help realign. They're connected to dreams, synchronicity. The nodes operate on this soul level. You can begin to experience and feel the energy up to 6 months before and 3 months after. And it's a clear sense of, this is my life path calling, or this is my mission, this is my purpose, this is my fate, this is clarity, and I need to be on track. So the two themes are Aries and Libra. They include fire and air, and drive and passion. It's about innovations. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Aries is the sign of me, and Libra is the seventh sign of the zodiac of we. It's your +1. How do we find this balance between those two concepts? What is mine? What is yours? Who am I versus who am I with someone? Who am I within the group? Who am I within the collective? This time is about a rebalance of these signatures that are going to be in your life. Hi, I'm Patricia Tate with Willow Grace Mystic Astrology, and to hear updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. And if you'd like more details about your birth chart, you can schedule a consultation at willowgracemystic.com. So let's dive in. So for Aries, this is occurring on your 1st and 7th house axis. The first is about this new beginning. It's a new you. It's a new identity. It's peeling away of the old you. And this could be with changing your looks, with who you are, putting yourself first, balancing your needs and goals with the needs and goals of others. This could be relaunching of who you are and moving away from maybe a partnership. This could be with a business or a client or a friend. This is a new chapter of your life. This could be a new identity in being called a grandmother, or being called a healer, or something that has to do with your identity of how people see you in the world. Now, the balance needs to come with your 7th house, and that's your house of relationships, what you want. It's about a clear give and take, boundaries, balance, this destiny, this karmic energy, and it's going to have a deep impact on your life. It's clearing out or removing old karma, taking these old relationships that you have to a new level. Aries and Libra is the me versus we codependency. This can be between you and a best friend, you and a significant relationship, you with a business partner. This can be with you with open enemies. It's literally the +1 house. It can also be you with one-on-one clients. So then Taurus. Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, this is occurring in your 12th and your 6th house. So the 12th is your understanding of what is spirituality? What is this interconnectedness that you have with all things? It's deepening. It's you healing your past lives through your awareness, your consciousness. Pets are going to be found here. Dreams, your spiritual service. Healing can take place within your health, your relationship with yourself, with the world, and your spiritual service to the world. Your connection to the spiritual realm through ancestral healing, through your ancestors, through your spirit guides, spirit animals, and it's ancestors of grandparents or anybody that would come in to help you, or angels. Now, the connection is with the sixth house. Now, the sixth house includes pets, all types of animals, your daily habits, your health. All of these things can go through changes. There could be activity in a new way that maybe you have outgrown some work and you need to be of service, or you look to how can I be of service for fulfillment? Where can I volunteer? How can I help out others? There could be these new possibilities, these new opportunities that are going to come your way. Maybe your health needs attunement. This could be you helping others. This could be a realignment of you with food, you with healing, with herbs, with vitamins. This has to do with your food, your diet, new exercise, or a realignment of your health through exercise, practical service, natural medication. You might be at this time outgrowing your work and then deciding what is going to be your contribution to the whole, and how does that work with where you are balancing this home and this work connection. Now, Gemini and Gemini rising, this is occurring in your 11th and your 5th houses. So the 11th is your social network. It could be growing and connecting to your tribe or a new tribe, and a realignment of what are your hopes and wishes and dreams and goals. This is you fulfilling your personal ideas. This is a family of frequency. Sudden and dramatic changes that could help you align with people that you are supposed to be connected with, like karmically bringing in people for you to travel with and work through what you want to do to align yourself for your career. Now, this is you being ready to do it your way and making sure that you are focusing on your hopes, your dreams, and your aspirations, not always following what the group does in order for somebody else's dreams. These are about the goals for your future and who do you align with to help create and make this happen. Now, you're also having to find balance with your 5th house. The 5th house for you is creativity, and it's enthusiasm, and it's confidence, and it's joy, and it's becoming an entrepreneur. It could be meeting somebody new, an actual romance, finding romance and falling in love with all that you see and do. It could be you launching a new business. The 5th house is the house of pleasure. It's children, it's play, drama, art, music, creating a new hobby. It's not just the house of children, but it's the house of acting like childlike, going back to what are your personal dreams and how do you connect with a tribe in order to fulfill them. At this time, you may find these hobbies or these things that you're really good at that you didn't even know that you possessed, that you are now discovering them. Now, for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, this is occurring in your 4th and 10th house. So the 10th house is you in the outside world, how people see you. This is your work and being put into a new direction, or it's a new phase. It could be a new career. This could be you connecting to your higher purpose. Work needs to be aligned with things that reflect your true desires or the shift in your new desires. Expect chance encounters with authority figures. This could be a boss. This could be anybody who is like above the chain of command than you are. This can be positive, it can be helpful, or you could learn some lessons about managing your time or managing your energy and resources. Work in forming a new type of government or business that helps everyone could be a focus at this time. You could work to become a healer through either music or physical modalities, counseling others, something for others maybe that you've healed from. Remember that this is you being seen, and how can you support others that come after you or that see you for guidance. They're seeing you in a higher light. Now you're having to balance this with your fourth house. So the fourth house for you is your family, your home, your roots, your foundation. It's your real estate, your property. It's about nurturing these relationships with family or friends who feel like family, like your chosen family. This could be you connecting to ancestors, or maybe finding out about your family through some DNA or something that has reconnected you with people that you didn't know that you were related to. There could be important insights about your personal path and your purpose in life, and it could be those aha moments of, this is why I was supposed to be here. This is the chance encounter. This is how I'm going to leave my mark. This could be about your purpose, creating a home that satisfies you on a deep and soul level. This could be you studying and learning about family. Maybe at this time you move or you relocate because you're going to be determining what is home and what is my work, and where do I go to make those two things real for me, between the me versus the we, and the 10th house and the 4th house axis. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, this is occurring in your 9th and your 3rd house. So the 9th house for you is spirituality. It's your higher mind, it's consciousness, it's exploring travel, it's tapping into your intuition because it's going to be heightened at this time. Your senses are going to be like more in tune. They expect exploration or expansion in ideas of adventure, you connecting with foreign people, places, and things. This is wanting to dive into spirituality, or wanting to travel in person or online through Zoom or some other avenue that you can actually see that person or connect with that place that's far away. This is an opportunity for you to basically widen your horizons, for you to find new mentors or new guides or new advisors that have life-changing effects on you. Your finances might come into view with things that have to do with legal paperwork or publishing. You might get something published at this time. You might take classes or study. This can be abroad or close to home, but it's about connecting with spirituality or wanting to understand more. This is an opportunity for you to, where you were the student and now you're becoming the teacher, to share what you have gathered and now share it with others. Now, the connection needs to be made with your 3rd house, and your 3rd house is your voice. It's your inner voice that your guides are calling you. What do you want to create? What do you personally want to manifest? How do you communicate that with others? How do you raise your frequency or raise your vibration, your mind, your communication? How do you do this through technology? How do you share your thoughts, your teaching, your learning? How do you send a message out into the world? How do you connect with others? This could be through writing or journaling or automatic writing. At this time, you might connect with siblings or neighbors or places that are closer to home. It is about taking your ideas, putting them down on paper or computer or in a blog or something, and gathering them to share later with others. The idea is for you to compile this list in order to share and learn from, and also for others to learn from. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, this is occurring in your 8th and 2nd house axis. So the 8th house is rebirth, transformation. So you might feel at a loss for a rebirth of a release that you no longer align with. You are leaving behind a part of you in order to realign and make room for something new, to grow something new. This may actually feel like an actual death. You might find grief or sadness or loneliness, because this is a way to make room for something wonderful, because now you're going to be given the extra resources, possibly alternative healing modalities. You're going to be working with power, other people's power, and your own inner power. And the goal of this is, how do you work constructively with it in a positive way? Because you need to be better than before. This is the house of shared resources. So this also includes you and your significant other or a business partner. It's anybody that you have shared contracts with. This could also be somebody that you share with alimony, child support, wills, or joint finances with. Now, the balance needs to be between your second house. This is where you might experience a values shift. It could dramatically change at this time about what do you really place a personal value on. There could be something that has to do with your attitude towards money changing. Your attitude towards your possessions is most likely going to change. You might become less materialistic. There might be these new ideas or ideas coming your way for making money, new career, new job, or side gig, or money that could be made available to all people. Or this could be you learning to barter. I have this service, you have this service. Would you like to exchange? It's about prosperity and the me versus we axis. How can I have it and I can share it with others? This is an opportunity to develop these talents and gifts that you want to share with others on a larger scale. It's going to be less about money and more about what do you place value on, because you're going to be concentrating on what do I personally value and who do I personally value in order to move forward with. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, this is occurring in your 7th and your 1st. So the 7th house for you is you finding, this is the house of you and another. It can include your business partner, your best friend, your significant other, a spouse, client relationships. It's also frenemies or open enemies. The focus at this time is going to be on what do you want? What do you give and take? This is a time for you to arrive at what are some clear boundaries so that you can have balance in your life. Where have you given up your power to others that you need to now have these clear boundaries? This is where destiny is going to come into, and there's going to be this karmic energy that will offer you this deep impact on your life in order for you to clear out old karma, to take possibly your old relationships to a new level, and possibly to remove some people from your life. Now, the Aries Libra axis is very much a me versus we, and so there will be this this note about where am I codependent on this relationship or with this person, and how do I become independent of. So then the shift is going to focus on also including your 1st house of self. The shift is going to create a new beginning with who are you, a new identity with you, and a peeling away of the old, because it's basically shifting of I am no longer codependent on this business relationship or this business partnership or this friendship, and this is who I am alone. This is what I bring to the table. Peeling away the old. Possibly you might want to change your looks. This is, you are happy with who you are, but it's putting yourself first and balancing your needs and your goals with those that you share these common interests or these partnerships with. Maybe you relaunch who you are, and maybe you move away from some of your partnerships. It's about finding calm within and experiencing a new chapter of your life. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, this is occurring in your 6th and your 12th house. So the 6th house for you represents your pets, your animals, daily habits, your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being, mentorship. So your health can go through changes at this time. There could be things that happen with your pets. There could be activity in a new way that maybe you have outgrown work, and maybe you want to be more of service to others, or you want to find places that you can volunteer for, or you have had a mentor, and now how do you support and mentor others? This is an opportunity for you to look for fulfillment. There could be new possibilities and new opportunities that just are around the corner. Now, your health needs might need an attunement, or you might help others. This is about getting the right food and the right diet, the right exercise program, getting you back on track in order for you to be healthy inside and out. Maybe you've outgrown your work and now you're looking at what is your contribution to the whole. This is also a time that a mentor or a guide may come into your life. I love this for you in that someone, maybe it's an older friend, it could be like an aunt or an uncle or a grandparent, but it's somebody who has more experience than you that wants to offer their guidance through this next chapter of your life. And it could be different people for different themes that go on in your life. This could also be where you take your knowledge and you support somebody else, as in a pay it forward. Now, you need to balance this with your 12th house, and that's your understanding of what is spirituality, what is your connectedness to the universe. Who are you? What are you in the universe? And the interconnectedness of all things. Your understanding is going to be deepening. This could be you healing your past lives or your awareness and consciousness. This is where you are of spiritual service to others. And the healing can take place in your health, in the relationships that you have with others in order for you to help heal others through maybe esoteric practices. This could also be your relationship with yourself and the world, and it's about your spiritual service, tapping into your dreams and your intuition and your abilities to understand the direction in which you're going and how to use that to be of service to others. Now, Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, this is occurring in your 5th and 11th house. So the 5th house for you is being childlike. It's creative, it's art, it's music, it's enthusiasm, it's confidence. It's you finding personal joy. It's where you can become an entrepreneur. Maybe you meet somebody new. This is the house of finding a lover, an actual romance, finding romance or love in all that you see and that you do. At this time, you might launch a new business. This is where you find out that you have this hidden talent, that it now comes out that you didn't know that you had, and you can either use it for pleasure or you can use it to launch this business. Remember that this being the house of pleasure or the house of children, it's not just your children, but it's being childlike. And if it's not directly your children, it could be being affected by other people's children. This can include play or drama, creation, maybe a new hobby. There can be something at this time with your children that can impact your future and shift the way that you are going, the direction in which you're going. Now, the balance is with your 11th house. This is your social circle, your network. It's going to be growing. It's you connected to your new tribe, and there could be new people that fulfill these personal ideas and your personal beliefs. It's your family of frequency. I call it like your chosen family. There could be sudden and dramatic changes that help you realign. You're ready to do it your way. You're ready to identify these new hobbies that you have, these joys, these goals, and you need to search for like-minded individuals to experience it with them, because you need to make sure that you're not following somebody else's path and that you are following a path with like-minded individuals. Either you do this for work or for pleasure, but this is something for you to move forward with. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, this is occurring in your 4th house and your career, your 10th house axis. So with the 4th house being the main theme of your Aries, this is the view of your family, your roots, your foundation, your home, you nurturing relationships with family or friends who feel like family to you. This could be a reconnection to your ancestors or reconnecting with family through DNA or discovering or rediscovering that you've lost contact with them and now you're back in contact with them. There can be important insights at this point with this is your path, this is your purpose, this is why you connected with this person, to bring these people together. You're going to be focusing on creating a home that satisfies you on a soul level where you are very comfortable in. And this could be studying and learning about family. You might move or relocate because you're going to be looking at what is home? where is home for me? This could have something to do with real estate, selling off your real estate or selling off some kind of property or acquiring real estate or property. This can also be connecting with a lost family member, or this could be with children moving out of the home or people moving into your home. This could be children or parents, so it's like an expanded home. Now, the balance needs to be between your 4th and your 10th house. And the 10th house is you in the outside world. It's your career. It's your legacy. It's what the lasting imprint that you want to leave on the world. And so your work can take on a new direction. This could be a new phase of your career or your life. This could be you connecting to a higher purpose. That work needs to be done to have you align with what reflects your new desires or your true desire, because those things are shifting. Expect these chance encounters with authority or with bosses or with people that like authority figures. Now, these can be positive and very helpful in that they can offer you these lessons about how to manage your time better, how to manage your energy better, how to manage your resources better. This is you needing to work to form these a new type of a business or work model that is structured and it's more family friendly or more family oriented. You might work to become a healer, or you might counsel others. This could be you offering something to others that maybe you have been healed from. This is an opportunity for you to leave behind a lasting legacy. Now, Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, this is occurring in your 3rd and your 9th house. So your 3rd house is your voice. It's where your inner guides, they're calling to you of this is a purpose that you put on the back burner and now you need to work towards getting it out there. What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? How do you communicate that? How do you raise your frequency? How do you connect your minds and your thoughts, your ideas to teaching and learning and sending this message out to the world? This is who do you connect with in order to help your dreams come true, in order to have these things published? Do you connect to your spiritual guides? Do you do this through automatic writing? Are you connecting with neighbors or siblings? It's about connecting to things that are going to be closer at home or within your home. This time is going to be for you to gather your thoughts and put them down with pen and paper, or write them, journal them, maybe through a podcast or through a video. This could be something that captures your thoughts and your ideas and then puts them out there so that you can share them with others. Maybe you're writing a memoir, and maybe you're writing your book, but it's time. And so how do you connect this to spirituality, your higher mind, your consciousness? How do you, the balance is, I want to explore. I want to travel. I want to study spirituality through these other institutions. Your senses are going to be more in tune. You're wanting to explore or expand your thoughts, your mind, spirituality, and look for this adventure. So spirituality, travel in person or online. This could be taking classes and workshops through Zoom or other online practices. This is an opportunity for you to widen your horizons and to have new mentors or guides or advisors come in that have these life-changing effects on you. This is also the house of you needing to square up some of your finances, and it can have something to do with legality or you publishing some of your works. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, this is occurring in your 2nd and your 8th house. Now, the 2nd house is your values. So your values can have this huge dramatic shift right now. This attitude towards money and possessions, yours is probably going to change. You will become less materialistic and more inclined to these new ideas about making money or making money available to all people, possibly bartering your services for others, or what do you have to share that can support others. It's about prosperity, and it's a time for you to develop talents and gifts that you want to share with others. It's going to be less about money and more about value. What do you value? Who do you value? And putting these things on a higher peg. You may find that people, places, and things that you do not put a high priority on, they will slip away, or you will remove, or they will be removed from your life during the eclipses. It may be that you are selling off of things that you no longer, that you once loved, but you no longer have this strong connection to. So you're wanting to find a warm hand to make sure that they get the pleasure out of it that you did. This is an opportunity for you to make space for growth. It's a chapter that you may find that less is going to be more for you. Now, the balance is going to be between that house and the 8th house of life, death, rebirth, transformation. And so you might feel at a loss for this rebirth. You might release these things that are no longer aligned with or serve you. And when you release these people, places, and things, it might feel like an actual death, or you might have this grief or this sadness or this loneliness. Know that you're making way or making room for something that's wonderful. I know that when I'm getting rid of things, I'm sad, but I think about the joy that it brings to somebody else. And then I find that I no longer miss it as much as I used to, and that I'm now making space for something new to come into my life. I'm given these extra resources. Now, these could come through. Maybe you have alternative healing modalities, or maybe you're working with power to find out ways to use it constructively, because we each have an internal power, and you need to use it positively. And so this is, how do you work with the power that you have over people? It could be a power with words, or your power with your energy, and you need to do it better than before. So you're learning to work with that, because this is about a transformation of your power, shared contracts. There could be some assets that you share with others, that could be taxes or wills or child support or alimony or debt. And all of this is going to be under construction and up for a realignment. So as always, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Tell me, where is the energy shift from your Aries to your Libra? What are you giving up? What is new coming to you? For an individual reading, you can schedule at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.